Oh, there we go. I didn't add myself. I was looking at a different screen and didn't add myself. I'm so bad with this. Sorry, guys. Oh, my God. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Let's start over since you guys didn't hear a word I said. So we are here today because we're going to talk a little bit about Rich Lux, just a little bit, but mainly Sebastian and Adam McIntyre, because there's been things that have come out with both. And then we're going to talk a little bit about Trisha, because Trisha is lying to her fans, saying she spent $50,000 a night at the Maldives, and we did the math. A lot of other people did the math, and it didn't equal up to that. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Some YouTuber tea going on. And then tomorrow night, I do have everything we need to go over the Selena May and Jack Wright whole allegations that have been going on, and talk a little bit more about the Hype House, which is a Netflix series about YouTuber influencers, which I didn't realize that Selena was supposed to be on the Hype House, but with everything that had come out, they took her off the show. Well, she claims that she asked to be off the show. People are saying that they claim that they took her off the show. So we'll dive into that tomorrow in our kickback and relax. So we'll start with Trisha. Let's start with Trisha. Trisha just got back from her honeymoon, which we went over last Tuesday on our Sipping on Some YouTube tea, which I do need to change my background because I still have YouTuber, because it's not going to be strictly just the YouTubers. It's going to be Twitch. It's going to be celebrities. We're going to talk about anything that's happening on YouTube. And we did the math. We went over the couple photos and TikToks that she put out. It was a honeymoon edition, sipping on some YouTuber tea. Hello, Adele. And I'm hoping to make it to your next stream. I know there is a major storm coming. And this storm, because, me and my Ryan Hall, y'all, weatherman on YouTube, it is going from, like, the top of the U.S., even Canada, all the way down to Texas. And it's just going across the U.S. towards the East Coast. So it's going to hit a lot of us. And I hope everyone stays safe. There's a lot of ice coming along, like, everyone's way, and a lot of snow as well. So everyone, please stay safe. Hello, the Bunny Gathering. So good to see you. So where we left off last Tuesday, she was still on her honeymoon, having the time of her life, which she should. It's her honeymoon. But she recently put out a video where she is claiming that she spent $50,000 a night. Now, from the research I did, it was $18,000 for the room itself. So we tacked on a little bit extra because we weren't including tax and all of that at that point. And that came out to almost like maybe $20,000. And as someone else said, you had food, you had all of that. Maybe 25, 30 tops with the tip, because they have a concierge and you got to tip the concierge and all of that. So 30, not 50. So she's lying to her fans yet again. At the same time, before they went to the Maldives, she was claiming she was broke. She was in debt. Peter Moon says she's broke. That because she's telling everyone she's broke too. She is crying that she's broke. So if you're broke, how are you spending all this much money? Like, I mean, I get, like, things are already planned out. You plan out your honeymoon in advance. Some people do, at least. And things are paid for in advance. But you have to budget it. You have to budget it very wisely, knowing you're going to be spending money, going on vacation after vacation, wedding after wedding, vacation after vacation. You kind of got to budget it. Hello, Neezy. But you can't sit there and cry that you are in debt, that you are broke, that you're sitting there selling your Pontiac, your 2 Rolexes, your Birkin bag, and then cry to your subs that you're broke and you're don't know what to do. It's a very hard thing to do. And I can already tell you now that she is home, so that's the other thing too. People are wondering if she's going to write this off as a business expense. Hold on real quick. My boyfriend's leaving for work, guys. All right, I'm back. Sorry. He's off to go move some snow for the new snow to come in. So he's going to work hard. But people are wondering, seeing that she did a video why she was there, is she going to claim this as a business expense? Because, I mean, technically, as a YouTuber, she's making footage. She could write this off as a business expense. It's kind of, I would hope that whoever does her taxes, because she probably has someone doing them, would be like, you can't do that. Or that's not a business expense since it was your honeymoon. And even if you recorded while you were there for your channel, that was your choice. It was still a personal, luxurious vacation that you wanted to go in. I mean, it's up to, I mean, we're never going to know. I'm not doing her taxes, but that could be a possibility. And if she writes it off on her taxes, she's going to get some money back. So we're just going to have to put a chalk up to it because we're not going to ever know. But I do have some more, Trisha honeymoon photos. So we can check out how beautiful this is and see what else she was doing while she was there real quick. Let me grab that up. And then we'll get on to Adam and Sebastian because I really feel bad for Sebastian. And when I was watching Adam's video on his response to Sebastian, it just reassured me why I do not watch Adam McIntyre. He's not my cup of tea. It's just not my cup of tea. So here is, let's start with this, number 1. And I do have some videos for us too, so we can see all that good stuff. Oh, honey, I hope the pain feels better. Yeah, the storm's not going to help. I'm learning as I get older why my mom always complained when the weather would change and she would be in pain. I'd be like, why are you in pain? I get it now. Because my knee to my thigh has been killing me. And I have done nothing for it to be killing me, but it just so happens to be killing me. And I keep thinking maybe all those years as a figure skater and falling on my left side has been catching up to me, because that was my main side to fall on if I was doing a jump or in a spin. And as I was telling Pope the other day, as an ice skater, we're not like hockey players that have all the gear and stuff on. We are a leotard and tights. We're smacking pretty much our body onto a hard pounding ice. Like, it hurts. So I'm thinking I'm getting old and it's just catching up to me now. It can happen. So this is one of her tweets. Let me close some couple things on my end. There we go. Oh, Sebastian. I was working on the thumbnail. That's why I was late, guys. Always late, but worth the wait, as they say. So, lovers. And here they are, at the beach. I'm happy for her as long as they're actually happy. The next is a video. I could play the video on here, but it'd be easier if I played it through StreamYard. So let me add that in. And then we have our stream folder. Trisha. Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting these brand new. We have that background music. All right. So this is their pool story. I'm going to pull that out. So we kind of saw this a little bit on Friday. Her just eating by the pool, enjoying herself. You know. I mean, that's, you know, I can understand. That's, I'll do it. Give me it. If you're offering it, it's part of my fee that I'm paying for the room already. Give me it all. I'll take it. I'll take it. So that was one. Let's remove this one and add the next one. And then we have two. Oh, this has music. So I'm going to lower it down because of the music. It's the Titanic theme. The Titanic theme. Yes, I have the Feeding the Ducks background music on. It's very light right now. But you have the Titanic theme for them putting the food into the water. So, yeah, that was that. Let me remove this. Move these. Add the next one for us. And this is another pool one. Hopefully there's music, but we'll lower it if there is. I forgot to label these if they had music. Oh, look how beautiful that is. Look how beautiful. I wish I'd be there. Honestly, I am a little jelly. Maybe that was the extra cost. It could be. But see, remember we saw that package deal, Pope? It said if you want breakfast, it's like another 1,000 more with the breakfast. So maybe that was a little bit of expense, but the infinity pool scare me. And when the thing was going near her, I'm like, oh my God, what if the tray goes overboard? Because there's nothing stopping it from going overboard into the water. If she's broke, yes, exactly. If she's broke, then I'm obviously doing it wrong too, bunny. I'm doing it wrong too. Hello, Truffle. That is a lot of food for one person. I'm still waiting for the mukbang from that because I have a feeling she did a video with all of that food for a mukbang because she still does mukbangs on her channel. So I'm still waiting for that. I am. So that was 4. I'm going to play 6 before 5 because 5 is like a photo. So this is 6. Just get the videos out of the way real quick. Her, the beautiful water. I would love to put my toes in that same too. It is just so clear and beautiful. I can be jelly. I will never have that kind of money unless I hit the lottery to go to the Maldives. I'm happy again, right? If we all made a pact, if whoever wins the lottery, we're all going. We're all going. So, and then this is the restaurant that they went to. So you'll see some photos after. And this does kind of look like their hotel room at first, but you can see there's people in the background. There's a table right there. This was actually their dinner area. So you got some sharks up above. A little, a little scary. So we'll go back to the photos. We'll have to skip through the videos. So that's a video. This is their breakfast. So not only did she have breakfast in the pool, she also had breakfast in this underwater dining area. This is a video. This is from Moses hanging out on the bed. Another video. That was the restaurant. Here's them at the restaurant for dinner. Cool little fish. Her happy as a peach. Her hanging out on a palm tree. I don't like this look. I'd really be like, can you retake this? I don't like when boobage underneath hangs out. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. That's a really cool palm tree. I'll give her that. Then they had a private dinner on the beach. Very romantic. So here we go. So somebody on Twitter, underneath one of her tweets, tried booking to see how much it would if they could go right then and there. As you can see, February 28th through March, like a month later, to the Maldives, and how much it would be. This is the price they came up with. For the same amount of time that she was there, this is how much it would have been last minute booking. So $50,000 a night, not really accurate. Not really accurate at all. At all. And then they also put up this, which is just to prove it, that they booked it. 2 people. And then this is the tweet. So I try to book a room for a week. Since it looks like Trisha got a food included deal, it's around $165K and prices have changed big time. By the way, no way I can sleep down there. So she's not sleeping down there. I don't blame her. It's a little scary. I mean, I might. And there's our Sebastian. Oh, Sebastian. So I think she's lying just a little bit. Just a little bit. Now, is she doing it to gain sympathy? Is she doing it to make it seem more than it's worth? We'll never know. Maybe she's lying so that way it's video evidence when she goes to put it on her taxes. That, well, I said it was $50,000 a night. I mean, you still got to give all the receipts as an independent contractor, so they're still going to look at everything. I mean, I don't know how she factored it, but I don't get how it's $50,000 a night for the room, just itself. Yeah. So that's Trisha. Now we're going to cover Sebastian and Rich a little bit, and Adam McIntyre, who all are people that talk about Trisha like I do. So they had their issue, and they put out, well, it started with Rich, him putting out a video, letting Adam know that he was hurt by the tweet that he put out, and if it was all because of the Streamy Awards, then it wasn't worth it, and that he already apologized for everything that he had done. We watched Adam's video, the part where he reacted to Rich's video, and to me, when we were watching it, I didn't really see the kind of condescending, cocky attitude that Adam had until when he started talking about Sebastian. And I watched that earlier today, and I was like, yeah, no, that's a little, I can see why people are upset. And let me remove all the Trisha stuff. So I have some clips, though. So also, though, when Rich made his video, Sebastian made a video regarding it because he was upset, and he never said anything at that point what Adam had done to him. He just explained that if Adam was doing this to Rich to help his chances of winning an award, that was a really shitty thing to do. It's crappy behavior. You don't do that. Well, that's when Adam did his video Oh, actually, let me get this right. So then Sebastian did another video regarding Adam himself and how he felt when he first met Adam and all of his interactions with Adam. I have some clips from that video that we're going to check out. And that's when Adam did his video regarding Rich and Sebastian. And then Sebastian did another reaction watching the video that Adam did regarding it. I kind of watched it a little backwards. I watched Sebastian's first, then I watched Adam's part about Sebastian, then I did it backwards, but I got the whole gist of everything, and I clipped stuff for us so we can all look at it tonight. Hello, Maureen. I know Maureen's super excited. Did you just see the finale episode last night of our show? Oh my God. Of Below Deck. Oh my gosh. I was so sad to see them all leave. But we have the reunion, and then I'm going to do my video on it. So you'll be happy when I do that. So let me put up our first clip. So I'm going to start with Sebastian talking. So we watched Sebastian. No, we didn't. Let's start with that. I'm going to show the video where Sebastian talks about Adam. We're going to share that here. It's called Breaking My Silence about Adam McIntyre, My Experience. So let me share my screen. I really like Sebastian, and I feel like he is so genuine, and he doesn't really care about other YouTubers or what they're doing, but he's still supportive in the same sense, and he doesn't try to get into the drama. And I feel like this is not something he wants to be in. And Adam is still young. I still think that. I still feel that he's young and he has that little, I don't know, maybe he just feels like who he is because he has a YouTube channel. I don't know. So I'm going to go back just some. Actually, we're pretty much where it begins. We're going to start here. The volume is all the way up. I believe I already have it at 1.5. 1.2 is good. We're good.
Okay. Regarding what happened yesterday with Adam and Rich, I have to say that I was very disturbed. I understand Ethan is everyone's favorite right now, and things are a big deal. You're getting recognized from a huge YouTuber. That's exposure. It's amazing. But is it worth being mean?
I agree.
The links that Adam went to vote is everything but nice. There is success for everybody.
I agree.
There is trying for everyone. I feel like after 2020, instead of walking over each other, pushing each other on the sideline to get to the finish line and win, that's so pre-2020. We should be lifting each other's up, each other's up.
I agree. I do agree completely. I feel like we have resorted back to how we all were in 2020, and it's only gotten worse and more brutal. And I feel like everybody is kind of at war with each other, and it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. There's an echo. All right, I'll pause it when he talks. You love Sebastian too? Yeah. I love his live streams because I feel like, he's just sitting there talking to us. It's like a one-on-one conversation. I want to see if South Korea can get more medals. It was so exciting last night. Ooh. Oh, that's awesome. I'm just reading everything you're doing, Truffle. That's awesome. Okay, so I'll play and then mute myself.
Each other up. Now, I know I sound like the girl from Mean Girls who wants to bake cookies and give it to everyone, but I do. There's so much success to go around. We don't need to do dirty. We don't need to play dirty. We don't need to walk over people to get somewhere. So my story with Adam starts in 2020. September 13, 2020, I and my subscribers a little bit before decided to call each other besties. So that's a BESTEAS. So besties, tea. And so I did it. I launched September 13. I launched merch. It was great. It was.
Now, this part is kind of important because this was the first interaction he ever had with Adam was over the whole besties word, we should say. I like that he did best and then tea, like as in a tea channel. That's very cute. And if I ever use that, I will definitely give credit where credit is due. I'm going to mute and play some more for us.
So much fun. I had mask, I had a shirt, everything. I made sure that every tea channel I knew did not use the word besties. Now I get besties is definitely a word that we all use, but that's why I changed the letters around and wanted it to be different. So starting around November, I started seeing that I was getting a lot of comments about copying Adam McIntyre. And I was like, what is this girl? So I looked up his videos.
I know we have an ad, so I paused it. This is also kind of important because he was getting some hate for having besties. I wish I could just skip the ad.
It doesn't matter if you have 10,000 followers or.
And Adam, when he makes his response, kind of mocks it. That's what bothers me. That's what bothers me. So we're going to pay attention a little bit to this.
Before around November 27th, he never used the word besties. He would say either everyone or he would go on and say, just go on straight to the T, okay? I started getting so many horrible messages, you guys. So January 2nd, I decided to do a video that I no longer have on my channel because of the hate. But it was basically me sort of reaching out to Adam saying, listen, I'm not being part of that hate. I would just love it if you guys knew that before you call me a copycat. And I showed the screenshot of when I did my live to promote my merch September 13th with the word besties. So it was just like, we can all use besties, girl, but I just want to be very clear. I didn't copy it from anybody. Well, he commented on that video and he was very, very kind. He was, which thank you so much again for being.
So it seems after they had this interaction, everything was cool, everything was peachy, they understood. Besties is just a word. And Adam will explain that, Sebastian will explain it in some of the clips that I have. It is just a word. You can't copyright something that's already a word. Maybe the best and the T part you can. I mean, they're fighting over a word, and at this point, it seems to be more petty coming from Adam's side from my point of view, but that's why I'm going to show you everything so you guys can make your own decision as well. So my cat wanted to say hi, everybody. I was muted so you couldn't hear her. She was meowing up a storm. Her dad went to work. Now she has to hang out with mommy. Oh, too bad.
I reached out to him on Instagram thanking him again, and we had a very brief conversation where I just thanked him for being so sweet. And, he was very, very kind. About a month later, the comments started getting horrible. I started getting fat shaming comments. Even I hope that 2 people in different videos said, I hope your dogs dies, because usually my dogs are in the back.
What? Not the dogs?
You shouldn't copy people. You're a fat fuck. Blah, blah, blah. Just like horrible things. So I reached out to him and I said, look, I humbly ask you if you could please post on your YouTube channel, even on the community tab, at least say, hey, we can all use besties, something. But it was getting so out of hand, and I had about 6,000 subscribers back then, and I was very overwhelmed because I was, and I'm still a very small channel compared to these, bigger channels. And for me, it was like, I don't get why he can't just do that. He wrote back saying, nobody deserves hate. I'll keep an eye out. Why couldn't you just write on your community tab to leave me alone? And I really do feel like the reason that he...
I kind of agree with him there. It's kind of like, I don't know, maybe me and Sebastian have the same thinking process, but if someone came to me and saying like, hey, your followers or your subscribers are coming at me really bad, they're hurting me, they're saying very horrible, nasty things, and they're affecting my mental health, I would be like, let me make a post everywhere and anywhere that I can to be like, listen, there's no issue, it's a word, please leave him alone. At least that's what I can do. My part in this, my due diligence. That's what I can do. I can't control what people are saying or doing, and we know that. And if people think that I can control what people are saying or doing, they're wrong. No one can control anything anyone says or does. But at least you can try. You can try and put it out there like, hey, can you please leave this man alone? We can say besties. We can say it if we want. He can say it if he wants. Please do not go after his looks and his appearance. Please do not go after him personally. Would you want that done? No. So please don't do it to him. People are such keyboard warriors these days. And maybe people need to practice. If you're not ever going to say it to somebody's face in real life, then don't say it at all. I wish a lot more people were like that. Even people I support, I wish people were like that. I get we can all have our opinion and we can say how we feel, but you don't need to be nasty about it either. You don't.
He didn't do that was because of his determination to be the only one who wins. I don't know if he thought he was going to lose subscribers. I don't know if he thought that some of his subscribers were going to subscribe to me. I have no idea. But all I know is that he didn't give a damn. He wrote that he cared. But do you think he did anything about it? No. He kept using besties and even bigger. Okay? So I left it alone. I said, fuck it. I don't care. You know, it could have taken you 3 seconds. Adam, you also started at nothing. And thank God for your Colleen drama that you are where you are at. And that is just the truth. Okay? You could have helped me out so much. You have no idea what I was going through. It was December. And I don't know about you guys, but I get extra emotional. Right? I was a mess. I was like reading all these comments and it was just like so freaking overwhelming to me. Anyways, flash forward to 2021. I saw that Adam was getting ready to like do a trip and it was like the Free Britney rally and stuff, and I was like,
so this is part 2.
Cool if like
of their interactions with each other.
To each other, like we can be friends. We're in the same community, right? Like I get that because I'm smaller. He doesn't see me as a colleague, but I thought he can see me as a human being rather than seeing me as numbers. We share a lot of the same 2000s obsession. We share.
Even though Sebastian, yes, is a smaller channel, I'm an even smaller channel. We do share a lot of the same subscribers in that sense. We do the same kind of content in that sense. We talk about the same kind of thing in that sense. And I just feel like sometimes I hate giving my opinion sometimes because I want you to make your own opinion, just like I want other people to know that I make my own opinion about things. I don't just go with the flow of what other people are saying and doing. But I feel like sometimes Adam just feels like he is who he is. And I don't know if it's the younger mentality, because there are younger people that aren't like that. But it's like, look who I am and you're so beneath me kind of attitude. And everyone is equal. And I agree with him. As a YouTuber, technically, you're my colleague. We are in the same work environment. Whether you're a CEO and I'm a bottom bitch, I mean, we're in the same company. People in his streams were making fun of this part. Really. In Adam's stream. And that's another thing that Sebastian will say in the clips that I have, because I'm not going to share the whole video. I have clips of everything else because those are longer videos, but I will list the videos below like I did on Friday. I will list them below for you guys if you'd like to watch them. But that was a big part because Adam was saying that in Sebastian's videos that for the past how many months that people were making fun of him. But I've been in a lot of Sebastian's live streams, a lot, and I've never seen Adam's name even mentioned. So we'll see that clip in just a little bit. Let's see what else he has to say. I am going to step it up just a little bit, just a little bit.
Sorry, we share a lot of the same likes, like Brittany and Lindsay and all of these things. So I thought, you know, we could be friends. I didn't think that numbers mattered so much. I saw that he wasn't feeling
I'm trying
good,
to
and
mute, guys.
I wished him well. He thanked me. And then I told him, like, hey, whenever you're in LA, let me know. So left me on red. And then this is the part that sort of triggers me because I dealt with a lot of bullying in my past, and I've always wanted to be friends with everybody, to be very honest with you. And I get not everyone needs to be friends, and you know, we don't have to be best friends, all of us. But I think after my brother passed, the way he did, it opened my eyes a lot, and it made me always want to share light with people. And sometimes, or not only that, but like, you know, be friendly with people and be nice and just, you know.
Today is the start of new chapter for us.
Hiya, kittens.
Here we go again.
At least I'm supporting Smash a little bit, right?
Show up. You look like a...
I checked out this show the other night. Dolphins. It's very interesting.
And just be one. We're one community. So Brittany was freed, thank God, and he was here. He was here with
Hey Meg.
Sloan and whatever, and the girl from Insider.
This is the club part. This is also another
really
incident that they had.
Whatever.
So this is 3.
I guess I don't know how, but anyways. So Brittany was free. We were at a club. We were standing in line. My husband, myself, a couple friends, and I see him walking up to me, and I was like, "Oh Lord, he's here!" Like I'm so excited to see him. You know, I was like, you know, in my head, I'm like, we do the same thing. Like, you know, we have the same likes. You know, oh my God, this is gonna be so much fun. We can dance to Brittany, whatever. He walks up, and I said, "Hi, Adam," and he turns around and he says, "Hi, oh Sebastian, hi. I didn't know you lived here." I said, "Oh yeah, I live like 5 minutes from here," and he said, "I'm gonna get in line and I can take a picture with you later," and he just walks away. So I'm over here like, girl, did I have an out-of-body experience and I asked for a picture? I don't remember asking for a picture. Right? My husband heard the whole thing and he was like, what just happened? And he asked
Oh
me,
my gosh.
Sebastian, did you ask him for a picture? And he said, no. I don't ask anybody for a picture. I live in LA. I see celebrities all the time. I work with celebrities.
So now I'm not laughing over the incident, but a picture. This is what it turned out to be, was a picture. But there was other things that I guess happened this night at the club, which I'm boggled in a way because Adam is not even legal to drink, and he wasn't legal at that time to get into the club. So my boyfriend, I said, well, he's not 21. How did he get into a club? And my boyfriend was like, well, maybe it was a club where it's 18 plus, where, you know, 18-year-olds get the wristbands and they can't drink, but they can go to the club. So that's true. That's true. I mean, no clubs around here do the 18-year-olders. And I'm thinking, well, yeah, I was 19 going to the club myself drinking. So I can't really talk. But I also knew the bouncer at the door. He was dating my friend. So that kind of got me in. And I never had a fake ID. But I knew people, and that's how I got into the club. So I guess it's the same thing for Adam. I can't really hate him on that.
Celebrities. Actual celebrities. I don't ask for their pictures. That's like the #1 rule in LA, okay?
Ooh, number
He
one
treated
rule.
me like a straight up fan. The arrogance that came out of his skin and words and just the look he gave me it just really showed that is not somebody I want to associate myself with. And at the same time, I was like, damn, You know, I was so confused. I did not ask for your picture. I was not at a meet and greet, okay? I simply said hello to you, and your answer was, let me get in line and we'll take a picture later. Your eye rolling throughout the night was so unnecessary. I saw you and your friend laughing all the time, every time I would go to the bar. I don't know if that was directly directed at me, but I felt like, am I not good enough to be in Adam's world? I don't know what it was, to be very honest with you guys, but every time I would walk up to the bar, I felt like the laughing got a little more obnoxious, the eye rolling, the up and down look. I'm not maybe your idea of perfect. I have some pounds on me. I don't have the numbers you have. But the one thing that I do have is an open heart, Adam. And even though I allowed myself to feel a certain way because I felt so sad, you can ask my
This
husband.
part
I felt
is
so sad for so many days because I said, why am I not good enough
my Sebastian
for at
right
least a
here.
nice embrace?
This is, when I think of Sebastian, this is what I think of. I think of this. He is very kind. He is very genuine. He is very sweet. He sees things from a bigger perspective and tries to understand that everybody is different, but he tries to understand where people are coming from in the same sense. This is the Sebastian I love. It really is. Maybe I'm being a little bit with Adam.
Why am I not good enough to at least be treated like another human being?
At least
And
I
I'm
can
just
admit
looked
it
over
too.
as a number. Why? Like, he just was so rude and made me feel like such a loser. But you know what? He didn't make me feel. I allowed myself to feel. And that is where I should have not allowed that. And that is why I'm doing this video, is because you have to be able to stand up for yourself and say, hey, you weren't very nice to me. Well, silly, stupid, fucking naive Sebastian wrote him the next day and said, it was nice meeting you last night. I was so drunk because, girl, I went into that Free Britney rally and I just had fun, right? We were having fun. We were all drinking. We were dancing. We were freeing Britney. And I said, let me know if you want to grab drinks. I'd love to see you before you leave. So Sebastian, naive Sebastian, still was like, you know what? Maybe he was having a bad night. Maybe he was stressed. I still didn't understand the fan picture, but I was like, okay, you know, it is what it is. Let me give him another try. Well, he obviously did not reply. Listen, you guys, we are not better than anybody. We are all the same. Numbers are more important to people than anything else right now. And that is very sad. I get that none of us, we have to be friends because we don't. You know, we might not want to vibe.
Very
but
true.
You could be a little nicer, Adam.
Adam, you
so
can
early
be a
when I
little
was
nicer.
younger, and this mean girl act, Adam, is very pre-2020. You know what? I don't say we should have been best friends because we obviously are.
He's being honest and still sincere at the same time. And this is the last little bit of it.
Supposed
So
to not connect. But you could have just acknowledged me a little bit. And you could have been a little bit nicer to me. And the snarkiness, the arrogance. I'm very proud of you for your work. You put in hard work. But if you want anything to last, you have to do it with a great, big, good heart. A humbled heart. Life has given you so much. Be grateful for it. And don't just think you're the hottest shit around, because as fast as you come up, the faster you might fall. I don't know if that's the saying, but it is. I say if you have something that has been bothering you, I say stand up. With respect, with light, with love, I say, I will no longer allow anybody to walk over me. I will no longer allow anybody to I will not allow myself to make myself feel smaller because somebody doesn't treat me nice.
trouble.
I am more than numbers. I might not fit into your perfect world. I might not have your ideal perfect body or numbers, but I am a very, very nice guy, and we could have had a great time.
That's pretty much the end of this video. So I think that the way that Sebastian approached this was he was giving his experience with Adam the 3 times that he's had it. He explained it the way he saw it all go down. And it was very still sincere at the same time. He wasn't very mean. He didn't say anything bad about Adam. He didn't attack Adam. He just explained how he saw the situation. And everyone's perspective is different. Now, when Adam goes into talking about his experience, it's all lies, 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 lies. And for me, that kind of also it shows me like, never once did Sebastian say in the other video too, when we show clips, he never said, well, he's outright lying. He's a freaking liar. He's lying. When someone does that, it kind of just is a turnoff for me in a sense. Like, well, who's really lying? Yes, I get when people lie about you, you just want to scream it from the freaking rooftops. I get it. Because I am one person that gets lied on the most. One of the most, I should say. There's a lot of other people that get lied on all the time. And people just don't give me that shot that I deserve, because all they've heard is lies from other people and they think it's true. And it hurts. It does hurt. And sometimes you just want to come out there and be like, it's all a fucking lie. It's all a fucking lie. But you also want to go in it like how Sebastian did and be like, listen, this is my experience. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe any word that comes out of my mouth. But this is how I perceived it. This is how I took it. And this is my experience and how I feel about everything. So let's look at some of the clips that I took from Adam's video, because I want you guys, when you're watching it, you saw Sebastian, you saw his body language. He was sitting there. He was just talking like he would a friend and explaining the incident that he had with Adam. Well, 3 of the incidents. Adam I shouldn't say rolls the eyes, because he doesn't physically roll the eyes, but he gives this like look. Like he looks to the side, like he's looking back at the camera, like, can you believe what this man is saying? Kind of look. And body language also says a lot to me. Oh, they're doing a live sale on Sunday. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. It's tomorrow at 12. Oh, I thought you said, oh, okay. I'll have to check it out. What kills me is the fact that you could tell Adam was mad at Rich lying about him, but he was kind to him, but he completely changed when it came to Sebastian. When if Rich and Sebastian are lying, Rich. Yes, so like I feel like Adam knew that he kind of had to not give in a way, kind of be nice towards Rich, because Rich and him do share a lot of the same followers, and Rich is not higher up there in the numbers, but they're pretty even in the number game. And if he was rude to Rich, he would have lost a lot more followers than he did. He's upset too, because he lost 2,000 followers when Rich did that video. So he was trying to get him back too. So he had to be nice. Be like, I'm sorry, Rich. I really am. To say to those followers that left him, hey, come back to me. I'm really sincere. Look, I'm sincere. But yeah, with Sebastian, he was screaming. Yes. And Sebastian was being so sweet. Yes. And the end part where Sebastian's like, this is my perspective. This is what I want to tell you. This is how I learned as growing up, like his experience. And Adam that whole time just looks like, I don't really give a fuck what you're saying. I'm still going to do whatever the hell I want. I know what I'm doing. You're 19. You might think you know what you're doing at 19. I thought I knew what I was doing at 19. And let me tell you, I'm 34 and I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But at least I have experience behind me to be like, well, I do know if I do that, it's not going to be so good. And if I do this, it's going to be a little better for me. It is. I mean, and I know for me, like who I am as a person, I do see some of these younger kids going through the things that I've gone through, and I just want to help them. I just want them to know this is what I've gone through, and I don't want you to make the same mistake. But think about it before you do something, because I didn't think before I acted when I was that age. I just did. I lived my life. Yes, you need to live your life, but sometimes you don't want to live your life and make all these crazy mistakes, because you're going to look back later and be like, I wish I had someone tell me to stop, to be better. So let me click. I'm trying to think where I saved them. Oh, I know where I saved them. Because I have like 2 folders for the Rich and Adam stuff from last week and this week. So this is the first clip that I have from Adam's video. Let me know if there's an echo because I'm doing it different.
Kat, she has a name.
We went to an iCut. Don't really know how I got in this. Whatever. I guess I don't know how. Anyways,
I got in because they.
I'm going to remove that just for a second. That's the wrong one. I had it all in order for us, of course. It never fails. It never fails. I had it all in order for us. All right, here's clip number 1. Sorry, guys.
These YouTubers that are so rude and so big-headed and so, they treat others like shit and they're so fake and they're so manipulative, and he'll describe me each time, but he'll never say a name. And I always thought it was really interesting because
Right there. This is why I clipped it. He said, all these YouTubers that are big-headed, all this. And every time he talks about these YouTubers that are like this, he describes me each time. So he is admitting right there that he has a big head and he is like this. Because if you're saying he describes me each time when he makes these comments, that means that's what you do. And that was one of the things that threw me off. I'm going to go back just a little bit, because it's a short clip.
They're so fake and they're so manipulative, and he'll describe me each time, but he'll never say a name. And I always thought it was really interesting because I met Sebastian once, briefly, and I was like, if I was so rude in that encounter, I really wish he would have just said that Adam McIntyre and talk about it, instead of like talking, like hinting at a YouTuber and then like alluding to me, but then never even saying a name to start with. I just think, like, if you're gonna say it so I can respond.
Well, I do know from watching Sebastian's videos that he does talk in general about how YouTubers are and how he is not like those YouTubers, and he isn't like those YouTubers. And he necessarily is not talking about you, Adam. Now, the experience where he did the video about how I met this really rude YouTuber, he admits that it was about you. And he does not have to ever, if he does not want to, say your name. Maybe he's trying to keep it at a level of peace so that way there isn't this back and forth. It was his experience. He was letting his audience know, and he didn't want his audience to know maybe it was about you because he didn't want other people to judge you based off of his experience. I get it. I talk in general a lot because I as well do not want my subscribers, my followers, anyone that watches me to base my opinion off of their opinion onto others. That is not what I want. I want people to make their own opinions on other people, not me be the person to be like, well, I don't like so-and-so because they did this, and this to me. That's what people don't like. That's what I don't like about YouTube sometimes. I get you want to say, well, this person hurt me and the reasons why. I understand. You can do that too. I'm not saying you can't. I choose not to unless it's very important to me that I am like needing to stand up for myself, or I want people to know this is what happened to me. But others can make their own decisions. They don't need to base my opinion on the person without making their own opinion onto themselves. Go and look for yourself. Maybe then we can talk later on down the road privately about why do you don't like so-and-so because they did this to you? Well, I had the same experience. But we don't need to do it publicly. It's buffering. Oh, Truff. Yeah, listen to Miranda. That's a very good tip. Miranda, that really did help me. I didn't know that it did that. So that was the first clip. I'm going to remove this. I just thought it was kind of weird that he said, you know, every time he says that they're fake and they're big-headed, he describes me. So do you find yourself fake and big-headed then? If you're saying it describes you? That's what I didn't get about that point. So that was one. Now we're on to two. And this goes into their first incident together.
Of Rich Lux posting his video. But this has been something that Sebastian has been waiting to do for quite some time.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are happy.
I paused real quick. Just rolls up the sleeves like he's getting ready to just go full throttle. And he says that he's doing this because Rich Lux went after him. Sebastian might have felt that maybe this was the right time to do it. Maybe this is the right time he felt comfortable doing it. Maybe it was because Rich Lux was there calling Adam out as well. But you can't make that assumption that the only reason he's doing this is because Rich did it too. I had to throw that out there.
Having a really, really good day. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Sebastian.
Love this shirt.
Open arms. I do TV videos every day, and if you guys don't know,
Deflecting,
I'm not this serious, okay? If you are a returning subscriber, you know that I'm out here seeing cute girls, being messy about Trisha, doing everything but being serious. So this is a very different video, but I just wanted to start off with saying that this is coming from a place of respect and of love. This is not an Adam McIntyre bashing video. I don't believe in doing that, but I do believe in trying to open people's eyes with respect and with love. If you speak to somebody with kindness, they will open their eyes and their heart a little bit more. So Adam, I'm doing this because at 20 years old, I thought I knew it all too, and I thought I was the hottest shit around. And I promise you that there's so many lessons that we need to learn in life and so many things that
See, like the little eye motions. This is what I saw the whole entire video.
we're going to go through, and that if somebody would have spoken to me.
Oh, sorry, before we get into this video, I do just want to give a little bit more context about Sebastian Soto.
Oh, before we get into this part, I want to give you a little background of what's going to happen now. What's going to happen now is instead of your audience listening to what Sebastian has to say and then you reacting to it, you're not going to give him the chance to say his side before they hear your side. That is a type of manipulation. I'm not saying that's what he's doing, but it's a form of manipulation. When you don't let the person that you're supposedly reacting to say their piece first, and then you react. I just had to throw that in there.
So, Sebastian Soto first came to my notice whenever, and he'll talk about this, so I'm going to get through it really briefly.
Me too.
Sebastian first came to my notice whenever I got a message from him saying that I had copied saying "Hey besties" from him. And there was this back and forth for a bit, and he'll go into it in more detail, so I'm just going to briefly. There's this back and forth a bit. He was basically saying that I copied "Hey besties" from him, then he was making videos, kind of hinting at the fact that I was stealing from him, and I was stealing from a small YouTuber, and stuff.
Hinting at the fact. If he didn't say, hey, you're stealing from me, you're making a claim that he was hinting at it. If he never claimed it, then that's not what he meant.
Which is why, by the way, the reason that we changed to Muckers on this channel. I say all the time in my videos whenever people ask me, why did we change from besties? I've always said that, oh, like Muckers, you know, it's something from dairy, it's more so something that we can just say, and whatever. I've never really properly addressed it, and the reason is because I never want to give backlash to Sebastian Soto. Because he said so much that my audience have done that I never want to feed into that even more. So, by the way, guys, here's the proper reason on why we say Muckers on this channel, is because Sebastian Soto is so determined that we stole saying besties from him. Whenever, if you go back to one of my first Hey Bestie videos, or in a live stream, we talked about the fact that, it was actually back in like 2020, that Kim Kardashian has...
Who cared who said it first? Why does it always come to that? Why does it come to who said it first? You might have said, hey besties, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and then might have not said it at all. I highly doubt, though, Sebastian stole it from you, or you stole it from Sebastian. And I think it's just a misunderstanding in that sense that people are making a big deal about it. But then you could have addressed your subscribers and said, hey, listen, Sebastian didn't steal it from me. I didn't steal it from him. We can all say it when he asked you to address it. Yeah, right. Sure, he doesn't want Sebastian to get the backlash. I'm right there with you. This guy comes off as a proper wint. I'm gonna look that word up. I've never heard of that word.
Video game called the Kim Kardashian Hollywood game or something like that. And in the video, she goes, hey, bestie. And it got trolled on Twitter. It was like a Twitter moment where it was like, you type in bestie and the Kim Kardashian thing. It became a Stan Twitter moment where,
Hey, bestie.
oh, sorry, I have my phone on 2x speed. So this was where we got bestie from.
Hey, bestie.
So stupid, right? Like, not even, like, whatever. So we started saying it, and then Sebastian came into my thing, said that we, you know, he was getting taught that he was saying it first, and da-da-da. And I kind of went back and forth for a little bit about it, and then I kind of just was like, it's not really worth it, you know, people continue saying it, and we'll just say something else. So we went through a transitional period of saying like something else, and then we kind of like settled on muckers, and again that took a little bit for people to get on board with because it's kind of an ugly word. And then another thing is Sebastian would always get brought.
Quick question, is muckers like a word used over there? Like, what does the word stand for? Because I've never heard of muckers before. It kind of sounds like fuckers to me. I don't know if it was like a way to say, hey, fuckers, and like they just changed it to muckers, but I've never heard of the word muckers. And I know we have some people that are from like UK over there across the water. They can maybe help me out. Is muckers a word that you guys use?
Up in my YouTube comments. Because I had been on a trip to Paris maybe with my mother or something like that.
Hello, Laura, and thank you. So it's like mates. Okay, muckers. Okay. I like that. That's a better, I think that's cool. Well, I'm glad that's what he uses. Hey, muckers. That's unique in its own right. Local slang from his town in Ireland. Oh, okay. Thank you. This is why I love you guys.
And we were in Paris, and Sebastian had done some sort of live stream or some sort of video that was basically that he can't enjoy his honeymoon because people are saying that he copied Adam McIntyre by coming to Paris at the same time.
And he does that long pause.
So throughout my entire trip with my mother, I was getting these tweets that he was doing these videos, and I'm pretty sure they're still on his channel, where he's like on his honeymoon. Him and his husband did like a honeymoon set of videos, I assume, and basically that he couldn't enjoy it, or people were saying that he couldn't enjoy it because he was copying Adam McIntyre, who was also in Paris, which, by the way, is just, it doesn't make sense.
What I don't like about Adam, too, is that he does not, at least Sebastian lets us know, hey, I had DM'd him here. I also talked to him here. I also tried talking to him here. Adam doesn't let us know any of the times that they ever spoke. Just the besties thing. And we do know that there was communication back and forth between them. And he makes it seem like they didn't ever talk but that one time. Because Sebastian just say that he talked to you. And you're watching the video with your subscribers. I kind of want to see if the live chat is there, because I didn't see it when I watched it. So I think he took the live chat down. But how many people were asking, well, like, did you talk to him when you guys were in Paris? Because he's saying that you did. He never confirms nor denies.
Now, another thing was pretty recently, Sebastian Soto talks in this video about how basically, we'll see it before the end of the video, so I don't want to put words in his mouth, but basically that he doesn't want to be my friend, and I've never treated him with respect and stuff. Only 2 weeks ago was when Sebastian Soto came out with the exact same video that I posted the day after, which was a video in which I was going through it and I was saying like I had a breakdown or something like that. One of the next days, Sebastian posts the exact same video with the exact same title, exact same thumbnail, and even in the video addresses that he saw my one and that's why he's making it. Now again, that's not a problem, but there have just been so
exact same video, exact same title, exact same thumbnail. Now, I looked. I did not see this video that had the same thumbnail. I did see a video where he talked about how he doesn't fit into LA. That one on Adams. And I also saw the video that Sebastian did about Adam, without saying Adam directly, where he had a bad experience with a YouTuber. Those are two different videos. So I don't understand that one. I don't. Maybe I missed something. Maybe something got deleted and I didn't see it in time. But I don't remember it. Yes, Adam is. Yes, this guy is from Ireland. Yes. He did visit LA for a while. I don't know if I think he didn't move there from what I've watched. I think he went there to visit, had some fun, and then went back home. I know he's living on his own now. I believe he's still living in Ireland. Everyone else is saying yes, he's from Derry. Okay. I love his little accent. I'll give him that. I love his accent.
Many instances from Sebastian texting me, DMing me, since we even met for the first time, which was the only time, that it just doesn't make sense for him in this video saying that he doesn't like me other than him just jumping on a bandwagon.
Not as cute as yours, Johnsy. We know. Your accent is way cuter. Way cuter. No, he's in Brighton now. Okay, so he's from Derry, but he's in Brighton now. Okay. Thank you, Laura. Right, I do. There are some of the words he says are cute, Johnsy. I'm not saying it's the cutest. You know yours is the cutest. You know I think that. So that was clip number 2 that I got for you guys, which described the besties thing and kind of about Paris. I'm going to show you clip number 4. Hello, Night.
For months now that you met up with this really, really, really rude YouTuber. I'm glad you finally got it off your chest. And the reason for that is because I can finally respond.
Life is giving you so much. Be grateful for it. And don't just think you're the hottest shit ever. Because as fast as you come up, the faster
He's
you
a
come up.
baby.
I don't know if that's the same, but it is. I say if you have something that has been bothering you, I say stand up.
And I finally have with this section of the video.
With respect, with light.
Very rude, in my opinion. Yes, you can give your opinion and react to it, but the body language comes off as you are being rude. You are being rude. You're being a snot.
With love, I say.
You didn't do this when you talked about Rich.
I would no longer allow anybody to I would not allow myself to make myself feel smaller because somebody doesn't treat me nicely. I am more than numbers. I might not fit into your perfect world. I might not have your ideal perfect body or numbers.
Miranda, me
but I'm
too.
a very, very nice guy. And
Oh, it pissed me off the whole time. It's that like sass, right? It's sass.
I'm not going to say that I don't think you're a nice guy. But you've consistently not been one to me.
And technically nobody really has to be nice to you. You were maybe not a nice guy to him, or he maybe felt that way, and that's why he's not nice to you anymore. But from everything that I've heard, he tried. Did you try? Did you try to be nice to him?
And I have no problem saying that.
I agree, Truffle.
I have literally no problem saying that. Because it's all there. It's all there. Sebastian, you've made me uncomfortable on YouTube since that first time you've came into my DMs. You've made me so uncomfortable since that first time.
How does that make somebody uncomfortable? Like, I've talked to plenty of creators that are out here on YouTube, and I've never got that feeling of feeling uncomfortable. Not even when someone had an issue with me and they came to me to tell me, hey, listen, I have this issue with you. I never felt uncomfortable. I knew that that's how that person felt. It was their opinion about me. And we were able to talk and just kind of come to an agreement that we agreed to disagree, but we can be genuine and still understand we're in the same playing field and we can be nice without having to be friends. So I feel like he's just not even trying right there either. Like, he doesn't need to be nice to you. He's not also being an asshole at all. Even this video where he's sitting down saying his experience about you, he is not being mean. He's not. If anyone is, it's you.
You were waiting for the chance to meet me to be able to make up your own story about it. I don't think you've been a good person to me. I think you're probably a good person, but you haven't been one to me.
But you haven't been one to me.
I hope that
You're
Adam
probably
I'm glad
been
that
one.
you think so too, babe.
and sees that views and numbers and walking over people to get summer isn't everything.
He hopes that Adam wakes up. Babe, I'm awake.
I hope you win.
Even these responses are just so... like, I get it, you're upset. I get it. But even the responses are just unnecessary.
You probably will because you're very good at being the #1 fan of whoever.
Y'all, I'm sorry to say it. This is just all boiling down to, for some reason, jealousy. I hope you win. You've already won. Why are you saying that on a video where you're opening up about your traumatic experience with me?
It is popular at the moment, so I'm pretty sure you're going to win.
Why would you say that if you genuinely are just trying to tell your story?
He's giving you credit where credit is due. He knows that you do well. He knows that you make really good videos. He's saying, like, you're probably going to win and you've already won in my eyes and it's okay. Like, congratulations in a sense. I mean, I don't think it's jealousy at all. Sebastian knows he's a smaller YouTuber. He's working his way up. He's doing what he has to do. He's being himself. He's being nice. He's being genuine. I don't think that he is jealous at all.
And with peace and love, I say, I hope your channel keeps growing, bestie.
No, he did. Yeah.
Get everything you want. But I do hope
not once
that you have a spiritual makeover.
He just said that he had a bad experience with a YouTuber once.
And I wish everyone would succeed. Because you know what, whatever you put out, you receive. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching.
I hope that you succeed. What you put out, you receive. He's being so nice.
Alright. Alright. So ending the video. Sebastian, don't care for you. Rich Lux, I deeply apologize. And I'm sorry for bringing you back to that place. I really, really, really mean it. And people are saying that I'm gonna think your video's bad, Rich Lux. I don't. I think it's a good video. I do. Yeah.
Even there, so I do know when Rich made his video reacting to Adam, like this video right here, him reacting to the Rich part in the beginning, I could tell, and I'm not putting my opinion, I could tell that Rich knew that Adam really wasn't being as sincere as he says he was, but he was still accepting his apology because he didn't want to fight. And he could easily say, you know, I don't think you were so sincere, but I'm still gonna, he just accepted the apology. A bit passive aggressive. That's fine. We all can agree to disagree. Why do you feel that way? I just want to know, because I want to see your perspective too, honey. Why do you feel that way? And I have, I think, one more clip from Adam. I love hearing everyone's opinion because I can see it from a different perspective and possibly see what I missed. That's what me and Dom do all the time. I see a thing one way, he sees it another way, and when he explains it to me, I'm like, oh, you know what? You are right. I didn't see it that way until you said it. That's why I love hearing other people's opinions. I think I have one more clip from Adam, and I think that was out of order as well. It's all good. It's a little out of order. It happens. Oh, yeah, the clip number 5 that played first. That's the one that we missed. That's a longer clip. We played 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's a 7-minute clip. I think what I did was I shortened the 4 clip down because I have it as 4, but it's a 7-minute clip, and this one was 3 minutes, and that's what I did. I shortened it down. I do have clips from Sebastian's response to Adam, and this is the first part of Sebastian's video.
There was this back and forth a bit, and he was basically saying that I copied Hey Besties from him, then he was making videos, kind of hinting at the fact that I was stealing from him, and I was stealing from a small YouTuber, and...
So right then and there, he lied. And I'm not going to take any type of lies. He said that I wrote to him, and I said that you stole besties from me, right? He just said that.
Adam was upset.
I'm not making that up, okay? He just said that I wrote to him and said, you stole besties from me. I wrote to him after he commented on the video I made
Truffle,
about
have a good
besties.
Night.
And the comment
it's
or the
31
DM that
here.
I sent
It was
him
colder
was,
earlier.
Thank
have a
you
great
for
night.
your
Stay
comment
safe,
on my
babe.
video about besties. Heart, heart, heart. It was not like he said about, oh, he wrote to me and he told me that I stole besties and blah, blah, blah. And we went back and forth. There was no back and forth. That's a lie. The first message I sent was thank you for your comment on my video. You guys can see it right here.
Let me see if I can pause it. So it's hard to zoom up, but yes, that was thank you for your comment on my video. Besties, heart, heart, heart. And he says, of course. And then the next message was from Adam himself. Nope, that was actually Adam said something else, and then it goes into something that Sebastian said. It's so hard to read. I even zoomed it up from the video, and I could barely read what it said. Now, I will say, I don't like when people give out DMs, but if you're going to show DMs like this, you could have cropped it and put it in there for us. And maybe they said I only talked to him 5 times. You could have just kind of scrolled to show us how long the conversation was. We didn't have to read it because I'm all about kind of proof in that sense. And one saying they talked all the time, like we went back and forth, and the other person's like, we only talked a couple times. It looks like that's the same day. The first message, second, third, fourth, because that little date at the top would be right before the next message for the new date. So it does look like there are more conversations happening after this point.
So that is a lie.
I will say, yes, Sebastian was a little upset, which he has every right to be, like Adam was upset during this video, because I feel like Sebastian had said his piece in the beginning and didn't really want to have to react to another video and give his piece again. And some people might see Sebastian as coming off as being condescending as well, and I can understand that. Like I said, maybe I am a little biased because I do like Sebastian, and I'm not afraid to admit that maybe I am a little biased because I do like Sebastian. I do feel like Adam is a little young and he'll learn with experience as well, but you have to make these mistakes to learn as well. Back again with cereal. What kind of cereal? Now I'm curious. So that was clip number 1. Yes, I agree, Miranda. He was getting a ton of hate, and that's I think both sides might have gotten hate, and it's going to play because I just clicked on it. And I feel like, though, maybe this would have been prevented when it first all happened, when Sebastian went to Adam and said, hey, listen, I'm getting a lot of hate because people think that I stole the word from you. And it could have made, you can't, like I said, you can't control what people say, but he could have put it out there. And I think if it was a reverse situation and Adam had come to Sebastian saying this, Sebastian has such a big heart that I think he would have came out even in a video and say, hey, listen, guys, don't do this. It's not cool. We wouldn't want it done to us. Please don't do it to him. At least it not clears his name, but he's trying to get people to see that. We'll never know. We'll never know.
I've always said that, muckers, it's something from dairy. It's more so something that we can just say, and whatever. I've never really properly addressed it, and the reason is because I never want to give backlash to Sebastian Soto because he said so much that my audience have done
like
that.
Captain Crunch.
Feed into that even more. So, by the way, guys, here's the problem.
Knuckles! OMG! Knuckles is in the house.
Besties from him. If you go back to one of my first Hey Bestie videos,
I miss my Knuckles.
Live stream, we talked about the fact that it was actually back in 2020 that Kim Kardashian.
I never said that he stole besties. I never even said anything about that anybody stole besties.
And the problem is we don't have the rest of those DMs to actually know what was said in those DMs. If he did say, hey, I never said it, we have to take the creator's word. And this is why I said I don't like sharing DMs with people, but when it comes down to it, if you have to share the DM, you got to share the DM. And it's not to prove one person was lying over the other. It's just putting it out there like, hey, this never happened. Please, why are you saying this? It sucks that it even has to get to that point. It does. Knuckles, we've missed you. I hope you have been having fun. I heard you got a lot of snow. How's all that snow? I don't know if you know Miranda. Miranda's been around. That's been her name for a while, but Miranda meet Knuckles. Knuckles meet Miranda. I'll introduce ya. What? Oh, Knuckles, you need to call me, boy. We need a chat. What the hell happened? Ooh.
These besties is a word that everybody uses. What I said was...
It was cool. That's not cool, you being legally dead for a while.
Tell your audience to stop attacking me, to stop bullying me and fat shaming me and sending threats because they think that I stole besties from you. I never said that you stole besties from me. I said, please tell your audience because they think that I stole besties from you. That is two different, very, very different stories, Adam.
It is. It is very different stories. And maybe Adam perceived it as he is thinking I stole it from him, not interpreting what is being said, which is people are thinking that I stole it from you. It's all in the context. Some people read something one way and take it one way. Other people read it another way and take it that way. It's all based on perception and what someone thinks. So it sucks that even happened. Like I said, it could have maybe been avoided. So the guy that we are watching who is sitting at the computer is Sebastian Soto. He does tea and drama videos. He talks a lot about Trisha Paytas, Jeffree Star, James Charles, kind of what I do over here. And then the other guy on the computer screen, that's Adam McIntyre. And I don't know if you remember back when we used to be mods for somebody. Adam McIntyre was someone he had talked about a couple times. I know Mysterious has done videos on Adam. So, dudes watching dudes. And they're arguing back and forth, but not really together. Yeah, you know. So that's another clip that I have. That's why I love you guys. I need laughs in my life. I've been so down lately myself. So I'm glad to come on here and laugh it up with you guys. The next clip that I got from Sebastian, let me see. We have number 4. I have a lot of clips from Sebastian. I'm not going to play them all because, like I said, I'll link the video below. I'm going to play the club incident. I'm going to play, this is a minute long. This is 41 seconds. All right. You know what? We'll play a couple of these. I'll play the next one, which is, oh, it's only a minute and 37. Yeah, we'll just go down the line.
Sebastian would always get brought up in my YouTube comments because I had been on a trip to Paris maybe with my mother or something like that, and we were in Paris and Sebastian had done some sort of live stream or some sort of video that was basically that he can't enjoy his honeymoon because people are saying that he copied Adam McIntyre by coming to Paris at the same time.
When I look back at work that I did like 5, 6 years ago and work I'm doing now.
You guys are too funny.
So let me tell you guys something right there for a second. I literally made a video because people were sending me hate about me going to Paris when Adam was there. And in the video, I said, hey, it is so funny that 2 creators cannot be in Paris at the same time. And I'm getting a hate for copying him again. That's the one thing I always...
I would be like,
I was like,
Adam,
it's so funny,
let's
this is
hang
Best
out.
2.0.
Or at least try to hang out. Be like, let's just meet up for a quick little video clip.
That he was doing these videos, and I'm pretty sure they're still on his channel.
I did one video.
Him and his husband did like a honeymoon set of videos, I assume. And basically,
it is only one video.
He couldn't enjoy it, or people were saying that he couldn't enjoy it because he was copying Adam McIntyre, who was also in Paris. Which, by the way, is just, it doesn't make sense.
Honey, I enjoyed my honeymoon. We saved up 5 years, and trust me, that a little 19-year-old entitled person like him did not ruin my fucking trip.
But you did a video, and this is where I'm going to call Sebastian out a little bit. But you did a video saying that you couldn't enjoy your honeymoon because you had people doing this to you. So you kind of didn't make sense right there. Imagine having to explain to people why you have used the same word and also happen to visit the same city, right? It's like, well, you know, we're just 2 in the same. We are 2 in the same.
In this video about how basically, we'll see it before the end of the video, so I don't want to put words in his mouth. But basically that he doesn't want to be my friend and I've never treated him with respect and stuff. Only 2 weeks ago was when Sebastian Soto came out with the exact same video that I posted the day after, which was a video in which I was going through it and I was saying like I had a breakdown or something like that.
I've never seen Sebastian's computer until now either.
With the exact same title, exact same thumbnail, and even in the video
I know that's random.
One, and that's why he's making it. Now again, that's not a problem, but there have just been so many instances from Sebastian texting me, DMing me, since we even met for the first time, which was the only time, that it just doesn't make sense for him in this video saying that he doesn't like me other than him just jumping on a bandwagon. So
I never texted him. I DM'd him like 5 times in total. And they were all respectful. They were all nice, sweet, and I never
Knuckles.
I never once spoke ill about him. And that is one thing
Knuckles,
that
meet
I'm
my
so
friend the
proud of
Pope too.
myself,
You
because
haven't
I
met the
could've said a
Pope. You've
lot of
been
shit
gone
about
for
him,
so
and I
long.
didn't.
Meet Johnsy, meet the Pope. We gotta chat. You gotta hang out with all these cool cats that we got. Make new friends though. I made new friends and I've been telling them about you for so long. They're like, who the fuck is Knuckles? I'm like, yeah, he's just busy. He's just busy. He can't even call me up, you know. I get it. It's pretty much I like sometimes I don't understand the need for people to do reaction videos to reaction videos after they've made a reaction video to the reaction video, again after the reaction video to the reaction video. And it's just like, oh my god, I watched Adam's video. Now I have to watch Adam's video again with your opinion, and or Adam watching his video. It's like I've already seen his video. Yes, it gives a little bit more context because you can pause and give your opinion, pause and give your opinion. But sometimes you just need to write it down as you're watching it and say, listen, this is what I watched. Here's the link. This is what I have to say. You don't need to watch it over. It's like one reaction video after another, after another, after another, after another. And it gets tiring. You're watching the same video like 100 times. It just, ugh. Where's the important one? This one's the club incident. This is the one we're going to watch.
Off in the hotel room. When we end up getting our Uber, it's in like West Hollywood or something like that. I remember there's an inn right beside us.
It is a very common
we
spot
arrive, we say,
for
hi, so we get in
honeymoon.
line.
And Bessie is a common slang.
In front of me, I'm pretty sure he was wearing all black, and it was Sebastian. And I knew Sebastian because of the Hey Besties drama, and I also knew from the live streams talking shit.
So he says that I stood in front of him, okay? I was standing in line next to the front door, next to the security guard. I did not leave the line to go stand in front of him. He was walking towards the line to get in line. So what is more believable? Are you coming towards the line, or am I getting out of the line to go and stand in front of you?
So he kind of stands in front of me, and if anything, it's so bizarre seeing someone that, like, any of these creators, like, in person. I felt the way with Sloan, I felt the way with seeing different people, right? So he's in front of me. By the way, beautiful looking person. Like, he's gorgeous in person. And that's not me saying anything to butter you up. That's me saying it as a compliment, because I turned around to my friend Kat and I said the exact same thing. So he stands in front of me, and he basically says,
I did not stand in front of him.
Because this was a conversation at hand that I wasn't thinking to remember, I don't. However, it was so short that I do. So he basically comes up and he goes, oh, hi, Adam. I go, oh, hi, Sebastian, isn't it? And I hug him and I go, how are you? I went, are you coming to the club? And he says, yeah, we're in line, we're next. I'm like, all right, that's perfect. Well, so good to see you. I'll see you before the end of the night. And I go back to get in line. Because people were already getting pissy that I was queue jumping because there was a big line. They were at the front and we were at the way back.
So that's a lie right there, and I have proof. We were not, there was not a line. There was not one, there was only our group, and he was right behind us. And I have proof right here, you guys.
Yes, yes.
So this is my
Maybe
group.
there's no proof again. I'll pause it right there. The main part of Sebastian's video was about the interaction at the club and Adam being rude. Sebastian only mentioned it because that was the first interaction they had ever had in person. Yes. The first interaction was the DM. Then he was in LA, and it must have been like a YouTuber event because he said SALOON was there. There were other people there that were YouTubers, and that they had this interaction. Like, he had said, oh, Sebastian, oh, it's Adam. Adam said Sebastian Soto. I'm not sure how that really went down. You'll see, oh my God, you'll see the part. I did clip it. I don't think I showed that last part. I think that was in the 7-minute part where he shows the interaction where he's like, who does that? Who does that? I know I clipped that on Sebastian's part though.
Right here, and that's Adam right there. He was
So
right
Adam
behind
is
us. There was no queue.
somewhere over
Nobody
here.
was getting pissy because he was jumping the
Like
queue.
the guy
He's right.
behind
That's
the
my
blue
husband.
t-shirt.
That's my friend, and those are my 2 girlfriends. Right there.
I can't really see
Right
who
there.
Adam is.
So nobody got mad at
I'm
him for
looking. I
jumping
really
any
can't
type
see.
of queue. He's
That
right
must be the
behind
picture
us.
they're talking
I could have
about.
reached over and said and
Oh
shook
yeah,
his hand.
they were.
So
Yeah, they
he
went to
is
the Free
lying
Britney rally,
once
so they went to the
again
club
right
though
there.
before
Okay,
that point.
right there. That's bullshit. That's a lie.
Was that the picture he was saying? Do you want to take a picture with us? Maybe that's the picture Adam was talking about. It's a cute photo. They look like they had a lot of fun. I got more, of course. I'm trying to keep track what number we're on. So that was 7. What is 8 about? 8 is the club incident yet again. So we'll listen to that. How long is this one? Oh, 1:10. I kept them nice and short. It was a Free Britney.
I will not be walked over this time. And not by a 20-year-old entitled person like Adam fucking McIntyre. Okay? So, stop lying, Adam, and get it together.
He's pissed. He has every right to be pissed.
Yeah, LA people. Sorry. That was it. No, Sebastian. And so anyway, I go back to Kat.
The first video though was not like this. He was being very nice. You pushed him.
How's he doing? I was like, he's good. He's going into the club. Like I said, we'll see him later. And she was like, all right, perfect. That was it. That story can be fact checked by so many people. And so it makes me so furious.
Also, you guys, he just lied once again because he said that story can be fact checked by so many people. Who is this so many people?
I'd
Because
like
you
to
were
know,
just
too.
with one person.
That's
You were
true.
with one person. So who is the so many people? Again,
Her
he
name was
is saying
Kat.
2 different things. Right? A couple minutes ago, he said, I was just with Kat. And now he's saying that so many people can fact check that story. Who is the so many people, Adam?
Right? Well, then
Who is
okay,
it?
Sebastian.
Because you were just with one person.
Which I would like to point out some things that I read today. So I was reading up a little bit about Adam McIntyre, learning who I was going to talk about because I don't watch a lot of Adam videos. I watch here and there, not a lot, not like I watch Sebastian. And they were talking about this club incident. So when he went to the club, he went with Kat. Kat was part of Insider. I don't know if she's with Insider now, but she was with NBC. And they are trying to say, because there's a clip from them in the club where Adam says, wow, these vodka drinks are so expensive here in the US. Adam is underage. Now, yes, if he was in his own country, he's legal to drink. In the US, he's not legal to drink. And that can really do a number on Kat, because she was there while a minor was drinking. Whether she bought the drink for him or not. Adam is trying to say that they didn't check ID when they went into a club. I don't know what club does that, because even the clubs that I was getting into at 19, they were checking IDs. Like I said, I knew the bouncer, so I'd still hand the bouncer my ID, but he knew I wasn't 21, but he'd pretend I was 21. That was the difference. But they still check IDs, and I don't think that the bouncer's like, well, you're Adam McIntyre, so I'll let you in. I mean, I don't think that happened. So how did Adam get a hold of alcohol? Like, is even the bartenders, if they feel like someone's underage, they'll ask for an ID. Even if you went and they checked your ID at the door, if a bartender feels like somebody is underage, they're going to ask for the ID because they don't want to get in trouble if anything happens to the person that they're giving the drink to. I've never watched an Adam video until this one. I only watched Sebastian as far as actual drama channels, because to me there's a difference between drama and commentary, and I mainly stay in commentary. Same here. I do watch some drama channels, but I prefer to watch, like, I'll watch some of the drama channels, but I'll turn it off maybe halfway through because I don't care about, like, all the other things that they're talking about, just to get an idea of what's going on. But I like the commentary channels better. I do. He's making a point. This dude is just a fake asshole. But this whole thing seems to be stemmed from the fact they both said the same word in the start. Yeah, I agree. Over a word. Please, guys, there's much bigger issues in this goddamn world than someone saying besties. I get it. I get it, though. People get upset over the littlest things. But Adam, someone needs to be the bigger person. And I know Sebastian was trying to be the bigger person at first. But Sebastian, I love you, honey. Don't let Adam get to you. And Adam, just let it go, honey. Don't let Sebastian get to you if he's getting to you. There's no need. There's no need. Just realize, hey, you both can say the word. I mean, shit, there are people that have some of the same things that I want as merch that are bigger YouTubers that I've looked into, and I'm thinking, well, I don't want it to interfere, but it's not, because that's what we have over here on our end, and it's all good. So yeah, they were arguing over a word, Knuckles. So their first interaction they ever had was, I don't know what happened after the first comment, but he said, thank you for leaving a comment on my besties video. Adam said, of course. But then people were giving Sebastian hate because every time he comes on a live stream or a video, he says, hey, besties. And people thought that Sebastian stole the word from Adam. And then I guess on the other end, there were people saying that Adam stole the word from Sebastian. So it was a back and forth with these group of people thought Adam stole it. These group of people thought Sebastian stole it. It's just a word. And you're letting that bother you by people being upset about it for you. I would have just been like, it's a word. Adam can use it. I can use it. Let's move on, people. There's no need to get upset over it. Bestie reality word. I love it. JOHNSY. That is a good one. I'm writing it down. Wait, I'm getting my notepad out. I'm writing it down. And then I'll credit them. Bestiality. Like bestiality. Oh my God. That's almost like bestiality. That's so bad. Maybe I don't want it. Maybe I'm reconsidering. Because people could just change it to bestiality instead of bestiality. Because it's like bestie reality. I get where you're coming from. I don't know if everybody else will. People like have to do a double take with that shirt. If I make it into a shirt, be like, wait, does it say bestiality? Oh, no. It says bestiality. Oh my God. Okay. So then we have the mean boy clip. This is what I call the mean boy clip. And then we have one more after this one. We're done with clips.
Skimpy shirt on, going, I'm gonna get back in line. We can take photos after. Surely that logic.
I'm obsessed. Do you guys not see that he is the Walmart version of freaking Regina George? Like, am I the only one not seeing this? It is so crazy how he is acting and exposing his true colors. Look at the difference between me and him. Just look at the difference between him and me.
I did.
Okay? Look at the way that he talks, the way he expresses himself. This is on camera.
Oh my God. Add McIntyre. I love it. There you go. I know some people that might want it too, like myself. That's kind of funny. Add ham McIntyre. Everything I think of McIntyre, I think of Joey McIntyre. That's who I think of when I hear McIntyre. Oh my God. All right, our last clip from Sebastian's video. Last one, and I clipped it, is In Life. And this was a very, I think, people need to hear it kind of clip. If it please. I'll remove this one. Maybe that'll help a little bit.
Grow the fuck up. Adam, in life, right? And I'm not trying to get too preachy, but in life, you have to give people second chances. You don't just go with the flow. Adam goes with the flow. Whoever's popular, he's the biggest fan. When Trisha was popular, he was obsessed with her music. You know, he only goes with the flow. In life, Adam, you have to also understand that people give each other second chances. People believe in the good in people. I believed in the good of your heart. I believed in it.
Yep. He believed in the good. People, I thought this was longer, but I think it was just short. He says that he feels like maybe he was fooled because he feels like he still tries to see the best in everybody no matter what. And I'm the same way. I try to see the best in everyone. And yeah, I get fooled a lot. Especially here on YouTube. But it's still not going to change who I am. I'm still going to try and see the good in people no matter what happens. That's how I am. I've tried it with people that have come and personally harassed and bashed me. I still try to see the good in them, even through all the bullshit that they've put me through. It's just who I am as a person. It is. But I don't think you should change Sebastian just because of him. Keep seeing the good in people, because you know what? There is still people out there that have good hearts, good traits, and are good people. There are still people out there. And if you change because of one, you'll never see the good in anybody anymore, and that's not a good thing. There are so many good people out there. Yes, they're hidden by all the negativity and nastiness that is especially on YouTube, but then you'll miss out on all those good people that you won't have the chance to meet. And I hope that you don't give that up. I know you are, Miranda, and that's why I love you, because no matter what, you still see the good in people. You try very hard. And I give people more credit than maybe sometimes I should. And it sucks. Very hard to find that in a person. I'm getting messages too. And these days, that is very true. It is. But I'm going to continue to be a good person no matter what anyone says about me, no matter what people think about me, no matter what happens. I'm still going to be that same person that I am. I know I'm a good person. I know I would help anybody if they even said, hey, I need help. I'm still going to be that first person to be like, if you need help, I'm here for you, because that is who I am. I'm still going to be that person. No matter how many lies that are told about me, no matter how much bullshit is spewed about me, no matter how many things that are twisted and turned to make me look like an evil person and a lying sack of shit, that's not who I am. I come up here myself. I'm real. cannot lie because I can't remember what I did last week, and you expect me to lie and to remember the lie and keep the lie going? I can't. I don't. Like, that's just not who I am either. I've always been this person. Not everyone is going to like me for me, and that's okay because I'm not going to like everyone either. But I'm also not going to be a bitch to everybody either. So I need to just keep doing me. People are going to keep doing what they're doing. We don't need to get along. But I'm still going to give that person a chance. If they want to come and talk to me, or I want to go and talk to them, I'm still going to try. I'm not going to let it hold me back. I just have a general, for most people, it's like, here, I'm going to put this up for everybody to read. Omitted hatred, but then I will always give people a chance to show me that they aren't an asshole. Yes, same here. So I have thought, so I now I'm going to talk about myself, and I know I shouldn't, but I've had issues where we all know someone has come and emotionally attacked me, mentally attacked me, verbally attacked me, and I've seen people that were there following their lead and attacking me as well. And I know that those people that were following this person's lead, not one of them had ever talked to me a day in their life. And now when they realize, hey, maybe I shouldn't have listened to everything that person said. Maybe I should have given you a chance because I didn't know you. And they've come and apologized to me. I've said, listen, you don't need to apologize. Because I know they were only listening to what they knew. They were only reacting from what they had heard. They were only going off what someone was saying about me. And it's okay. But I am not that person that I'm going to say, well, you were over there bashing the shit out of me, so I'm not going to even listen to you. No, I'm going to listen. I'm going to hear what they want to say, and we can go from there and try to talk it out. I might ask, well, why did you participate? But that's just me wondering, because I always want to know, why do people participate in the hatred? I know that people see it as I support somebody, so I am there. I'm participating in the hate in somebody, but that's not true either. Just because I'm supporting somebody and I'm there in the chat, if I'm not saying nasty things about someone, then I'm not participating in that hate. I'm just participating in the chat. And that's what I see with others that have done the same, where the person was attacking me, but they were in the chat and they were just talking normal conversation back and forth to other people. And I see that, and that's why I don't judge them off of being there in that person's chat. The Pope, that's stupid. It is, though. That's why I always try to listen to both sides of the story, no matter. Yes, me too. I try. I do. And like I said, maybe I was a little biased in this situation. I'm not afraid to admit it, because I do like Sebastian. But I also can see some things that I didn't understand what Sebastian said and why he said it. I can see that. I think more people need to be that way and look at both sides of the story. And if someone's not putting out a story and they want to hear that other side, just try and ask that person. Because I know there are some things, myself personally, when something has happened and someone says one thing and people are like, well, what's your side? And I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. I might not want to talk about it here on the platform, but I wouldn't mind having a conversation privately or in a smaller group. There may be reasons why I don't want to do it here on the platform. Maybe it's like I said, I don't want to put my opinion about somebody onto others and say, well, I don't like this person because so-and-so did this, and this. And I don't want you to hate them, but this is how I feel. I hate when people do that. Because even though people say, I don't want you to go over there and bash that person, that's not what I want you to do, but this is what this person did. You're using that but, which means forget everything I just said, go and bash that person. Because if you don't want other people to go other places and bash people based on your opinion, then you're not going to say your opinion about somebody. You're going to let people make that decision for themselves. You're not going to sit there and put your opinion onto others. That's just how I feel about that. Some people like to hear themselves talk. Yeah. Sometimes I like to hear myself talk too. I do a lot of that with the Pope because the Pope hasn't gotten a microphone to talk back to me. Then there are people like Dom that just, Dom loves talking. Talk. But I still love him. I think you could be in whoever's chat pretty much as long as you're not hating on someone or anything. I agree. And I can also be shocked too about the things someone's showing me. There are things that I had no clue people were doing and I could be shocked by it. There are things that make me disappointed in people because I had no idea people were like that. And yeah, maybe it's opening my eye a little bit, but it's not making me not like that person still. Until that person gives me a reason to not like them, just because somebody else doesn't like them doesn't mean I'm not going to like them. There's a reason why people say you're not allowed to go over there for a reason, because they are hiding something. I kind of feel that way a lot. And that's what I didn't realize at first when I started watching YouTube, when people were like, well, if you go over there, then you can't be friends with me. Or if you're over there and I see you in that chat, you're done. We can't do this anymore. And I didn't realize at first maybe that they're hiding something and that's why people don't want people to go over there. And now I see it. I do. Because then when I did go over there and see everything that I learned, I was like, okay, now I get it. Now I see a different perspective. Now I understand what everyone else was seeing and I wasn't. And they just didn't want me to see that perspective. Do I still watch people? Yes, I do. But I still give them that chance too. No wrench for you if you go over there. I get that though, in the sense that I understand where they're coming from and I get what that whole thing's about. When you're a creator and you see your mod over, let's say, the enemy's turf, but they're just having normal conversation with people in the chat, they're not engaging in the hate, I don't see the problem. Now, if they're on the enemy's turf and they're talking shit about you, it does look bad for the creator that your mod is over there doing that. I'm not asking my mods to stand up for me over where people are hating on me. I'm not asking my mods to say anything at all. That's not what I want, because I know how it is to be a mod too. I'm a mod for people still. Just don't engage in the negativity if they're talking bad about someone that you're friends with. I know you guys don't do that, so I don't have to worry about it. And I can understand. Sometimes you also don't. I don't understand why like people say things because it's like jumping on the bandwagon. I don't have a bandwagon to jump on, and I'm not jumping on anyone's bandwagon either. I am who I am. And just because this person is hating on this person doesn't mean I'm going to be hating on that person. It doesn't mean I'm going to go over there and say negative things, though, just because this person's saying negative things. It's not me. It isn't me. I thought you said you pooped out. Meg already washed her booty. Her booty is washed. She got her shower done. She's all set, ready for bed. She is a clean girl. Oh, I love it. I'm jumping on my own bandwagon, right? I'm jumping on my own bandwagon with the microphone, screaming at the top of my lungs. I just want peace, motherfuckers. You don't ever use those words? Oh my God. I love it. You are, girl. You are the cleanest person I know. You are like sparkling clean. You smell like roses 24/7, 365. You are like germ free all the time. I need to be more like you. I will say I am taking a nice long hot shower now that I have hot water to take a long hot shower. As soon as this gets over with, well, not as soon as this gets over with, in a little bit. And then I'm going to get in my bed. I'm going to wrap myself up. I'm going to hope the cat cuddles with me. And as soon as the boyfriend gets home, he said, well, maybe I'll jump in bed and cuddle with you when I get home. I said, you better jump in bed and cuddle with me. I'll be waiting for your ass. Not roses? Roses smell like ass. Okay. Maybe like lavender. Or what's a good smelling scent? Maybe like daisies. What scent would you like to smell? Like cherry blossoms in the summertime. Like flowers in a field, just running through it. I'm like a pumpkin spice kind of smell. Like that. I love pumpkin. Ooh, vanilla. Ooh, cucumber. I do like the smell of cucumber. I will say that. Vanilla is a nice scent too. You can do cherry blossoms. All right. Cherry blossoms in the summertime. I'm trying to think. What is my body wash? I want to say my body wash right now is pumpkin scent with fall leaves, which I'm not still sure what fall smells like. But if fall smells like anything pumpkin, I'm good. And then I have like my soap for the bathroom is like an eggcorn smell. And I don't understand how acorns smell that way because it smells good. And I've smelled acorns before, not on purpose, but I've smelled acorns before and they don't smell like the hand soap. But the hand soap smells good. So I'll take it. I love the smell. I have smelled my own scent and my scent is like flowery and sweet. It's weird. How do you smell your own scent? Now I'm curious. How do you smell your own scent? Do you like swatch it and then smell it? I'm not sure how fall leaves smell. I remember it reminds me of somebody. One of the creators, he was talking crap to somebody and he was like, I bet her booty though smells like fucking roses and you're just jealous. That still has me dying to this day that he compared my ass to somebody else's ass smelling like roses. I'm like, oh my God. Like, well, it doesn't smell like roses, but it does have a pumpkin-y scent. I wish I had that smell, right? I would love to know what I smell like, but if I smelled like MEGZ, I would be fine. I'd be more than content if I smelled like a flowery, sweet smell, like a strawberry flowers, like on my blanket or something. Oh, I didn't think about that. Now, my boyfriend smells good when he showers. When he comes home from work, he smells like asphalt. And asphalt's not a really nice smell, but for some reason, my cat is addicted to his scent and loves laying on all his work clothes. And I'm like, how, girlfriend? How? How do you do that? Now you smell like him. Now I have a cat and him that smell like that. My shitter smells. Oh, Johnsy. Oh, Johnsy. I don't even want to say it. Oh, gosh. That's a bad smell. Ew. Well, you need to go take a shower and start smelling like MEGZ, because MEGZ smells good all the time. Yeah. Isn't that kind of weird when someone's like, you smell good. You smell good all the time. And then you're like, well, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing that you're telling me I smell good all the time. I got the opposite. Even when I was able to shower every day, I had a strong body odor. Oh, it happens. Our genes are different. They do make like a strong nowadays they have perfected it through chemistry and science that they make those deodorants that are for that, where like people that sweat a lot, that they have that deodorant that can make that stop, which that is a very helpful, unique thing. Ooh, yes, I know what you're talking about, Meg. I know what you're talking about. Yes. Oh, I need to find those. Yes. Antiperspirant. Yes. Well, yes. I'll look it up for you, Miranda. I'll look it up for you because it's like a little bit more money, but it helps a whole lot. So I had a friend that was like that, and they found this deodorant. And it's like, he says it's a game changer. He like barely sweats, and that's why I hate the summer, because I'd rather it be cold and I'm not sweating 24/7, 365 because the 100 fucking degrees outside. I hate that. I hate it. Clinical. Yes, Degree Clinical has it. I think they have one too with Dove though as well. I want to say it was like not a brand that they make very often. I'll look it up. But I do know the Degree Clinical. Yes. I'll have to ask my friend. He actually just Facebooked me the other day. I'll definitely, yes. Yeah, I agree. It sucks when you can't shower every day. Plus technically showering every day is not really good for the hair, at least. That's why I don't wash my hair every day, but I do shower every day. And I used to dread having to get into the shower for 10 minutes because we didn't have the hot water turned up all the way because, we're trying to save you money. Don't save me money. I want my hot water, motherfucker. I want my hot water. Turn that shit up. I'm paying enough money to turn that shit up. Lime for what? Lime for what? What are you talking about? Lime. We're talking about armpits here. We go from YouTubers to armpits. It's all good. Yeah, I take scorching hot showers too. Scalding hot, burn me showers. And that's why I'm like, you can't let me have 10 minutes of hot water. If I could have gotten into that basement sooner, that hot water heater would have been turned up all the effing way. But now I do have hot water. It only took a year and 3 months. Only took a year and 3 months, even though I reminded this guy a bunch of times. It happens. It happens. It happens. Yes, we're going to bed too. Well, not going to bed, but we're going to get off of here as well, Johnsy, because I like to keep the Tuesday one kind of short, at short 2 hours. We did our due diligence for the night, but I do hope that everyone had a wonderful evening, and I'm so glad that I can come on here. You guys make me laugh. We have a lot of fun, because honestly, I've been kind of I have nothing to hide from any of you. I have been depressed. I have been very upset. I have been crying because I just feel like people only listen to what other people have to say. They're not giving me a chance to see me for who I really am. And it sucks because people just don't want me here. Well, if you don't want me here, then don't watch me. I don't say that to people that I don't like. I don't say that to people that I don't think should be here either. Even the people that attacked me brutally every day when they were all cheering that the YouTube channel got removed, I was like upset. Not upset for them, but that's not what I want. I don't want anyone canceled. I don't want anyone to feel like they don't deserve to be here as well. This platform is big enough for everybody. I don't think I'm in any community here. We are in whatever community we want to be in, which is the YouTube community. There's not these little subsections that people think. We are one big community here. You can like who you want to like. You can watch who you want to like or watch. But there's no need for you to go spread lies, misinformation, put dirt on somebody's name. I don't do that, and I would really, really appreciate if you didn't do that as well. Because I'm not doing anything to anyone but being myself and being here on YouTube and having fun with everybody here. And maybe, yeah, this is my outlet. Did anyone ever think of that? Maybe this is my outlet to feel better, because I can go from literally crying 2 minutes before I know I have to do a YouTube show and not want to do it, to coming on and you guys making me laugh and me feeling better. And this is why I do what I do. I love being here with you guys. You guys make me feel better. And I shouldn't have to feel this way, but that's what happens. I know I shouldn't give a shit what people think. I know. It's so hard, though. But you're right. I need to just say, fuck them. Fuck them all. Because they don't give a shit what I think, so why am I giving a shit what they think? You're right. I don't either. Meg, that's why we get along, because it's not our cup of tea. Plus, we get along because we have a lot more in common, too, but I agree. Hey, Timber. We're just leaving, Timber. It's all good. I know, you had to do what you had to do over there. Aw, thank you, Miranda. You're amazing. It is easier said than done. I know, Meg. I appreciate it. I do, because a lot of people, they think, and that's the other thing that bothers me. People think that I'm just sitting here lying that I have a mental health issue. She just says it for the attention. Believe me, I don't say it for the attention. I don't say it because I don't want them to make fun of me. I don't say it. I don't tell people because I don't want people to know that they're hurting me, that they're bringing me down. And if I'm saying it, I've gotten to that point that I just don't it's gone too far for me, and I want them to know you've pushed me and stop, because it's enough is enough. Oh, you found me by accident? Oh, I'm so happy you found me by accident, because I've loved every second of you. And I know we all find each other, but I found Pope by accident. I found Timber by accident, and I'm glad. And Miranda. I'm so glad. And Johnsy. Johnsy was an accident waiting to happen. We just so happened to be on the same vidIQ video, and we sparked up a conversation. It happens. And you know what? I love all the friends that I have now, and I'm learning who I am every day and what I want to do, and I'm doing what makes me happy, and I'm doing what makes me feel better, and I'm doing what you guys like too, because I like to make you guys happy. Hey, Kat, you come in as we're leaving, girl. It's all good. Hope you're having a good night. You should do a hate showcase where you play music and put up their comments about you, and then just give them love at the end. That's a really good idea, Johnsy. I like that idea. I should. I mean, seriously, like the other day I was like looking at something and it was not even about me. And there they are, sitting there making fun of me. But I was just a top mod, and I do makeup and nails. Bitch, shut the fuck up. That's what I have to say. That's me being mean. I'm not sitting here making fun of you. That pisses me off. Like, what's the purpose of making fun of someone? Because you're a mean girl? I can make fun of you really bad, but I choose not to. Because there's no need. There's no need. What is the purpose of hurting someone you don't even know or care about? What? So you can get a good chuckle? Listen, turn on a comedian and watch a comedian. I don't laugh at your expense. Please don't laugh at mine. You can put me in timeout. I'll let you put me in timeout. And you can give me some love taps too. Johnsy, the problem is they're not gonna, because there are people that I know, like, that would never start drama with certain people because they know that that person would tear them apart. But they go after the people that they think are weak. And for some reason, because I have mental health issues, they think I'm a weak person. So they come after me because I'm weak, and they know that they're not going to get a response out of me because I choose not to respond to the dumb shit. But I could. And just because I am practicing something and I made a commitment to myself here doesn't mean that I can't break that promise and start exactly roasting the fuck out of those assholes. Because I could. I choose not to because I know how other people hurt. I know if I'm hurting, I don't want someone else to feel hurt from something that I have said about them. And that's why I don't do what they do. And I hope that other people do see that even with friendships I've lost, I have not gone out there and attacked these people or seeked revenge on them or tried to degrade them or make them look like nasty human beings. It's one, because I cherish the friendship that I did have with certain people, and two, because that's just not who I am. I still give a shit whether they give a shit or not. I care. And Kat, you are honestly, you really do. You love everybody. You really do. You love everybody. I love everyone on their channels say don't mention me, but after the whole stream, they're talking about someone. Yep. Everyone shut the fuck up about each other. Hell yes. And I'm not just kidding. Then be silent. I love it. Yes. Exactly. And don't put your nose where your nose don't belong, because you might just smell some shit. I heard that one today and I loved it. I saw one today and I was immediately like, no way Jackie would do that. There's a lot of lies out there. It happens. But you know what, Miranda? You can always ask me too, and you know I would tell you the truth. I would tell anybody the truth. Not just you. I know you would ask me. That's the problem. Other people feel like they can't come to me and ask me. If they have a question about something that I've done, I'm not afraid to answer anything. I don't necessarily do it on my channel, but I'm not afraid to talk if someone wants to talk to me about something or ask me a question, or did you do this, or have you said this about somebody? I'd be more than happy to talk to anybody. They shouldn't have started it first. Who told you to try to hurt my feelings? Nobody. Now you got roasted and got your feelings hurt. I'm Aquarius. We don't have feelings. Oh. Speaking of Aquarius, somebody asked me if I was going to do the horoscope streams again. And I am going to start doing horoscopes again, where I put out everyone's horoscopes on Sunday. And it's going to be a video format, and I put out their horoscopes for the week and kind of give my perspective on what the horoscope is trying to say to them. Because I think we need more positivity or an insight to what might happen for us during the week, and I think it'll help. And it's something I do anyways. Every Sundays I look at my horoscope and think about what it's saying to me and what might come from this week. So yes, even if you're blocked, even if I have you blocked, it's not because I have you blocked because I don't want to talk to you. Sometimes I block people because necessarily I just don't want to see the shit you have to say about other people or about me. So if you're done talking shit about me, then you can always find another way to get a hold of me. There's an email, there's an Instagram, there's a Twitter. Email's always open. Get a hold of me. Let's talk. Doesn't mean I'll necessarily trust you off the bat, but I'll still talk to you and I'll still explain anything you want to know. Oh, Aries here. We got Aries. See, I'm a Taurus. I'm the bull. So that's what people don't get about me. Yes, I'm a very nice, sweet, loving, caring person. I'm a ride or die kind of chick. But if you piss me off and you push me to that limit, the bull will come raging and you will get full force bull in the face. Like, that is who I am. Listen, I think we're all tired of KJ. You are not you've been gone. You don't even know what KJ's been up to, Knuckles. We're all tired of KJ. Do you really not understand why people have said things about you? Some is criticism, not bash. Some is to bash me. Because I can read what they say. Yes, there are a very little bit, I will say like 10% is criticism, but the other 90% is to hurt my feelings and is to bash me. I know the people saying it. I know the people doing it. I know what they've said about other people when I was friends with them to know that they are trying to hurt me and bash me. Now, the people that I don't really know, yes, I can take it as criticism. But when they're sitting there Going after my appearance, my looks, mocking me, that is to bash me. That is not criticism. I know the difference between criticism and bashing. I do. But I appreciate that. I'm a crab. Ooh, you're a crab. Getting your little claws dirty. I don't watch her and she pops up everywhere. That's KJ for you. KJ literally pops up everywhere. Yeah, she'll never change. KJ's KJ. Yeah. She's not generalizing all of it. She's just saying the stuff that is bashing. Yes, exactly. Same shit, different day, I assume. It is. It really is. Most of your activity in this community is discussing you being triggered, but not triggered hearing others get what call abuse. My activity in the community has nothing to do with my channel. It's not what I do on my channel also. And I am pulling away a lot of support from a lot of people in this community, which you don't know because you're not me. And that's fine. But I don't like the word triggered for a reason, because people don't trigger me. It's things that people do or say about my past that they have no idea the trauma that I've been through that triggers me. It's not what they say. Trigger is, you're using trigger like I get triggered and I go off the handles. That doesn't happen. When you are bringing up my past and bringing up my essay and my DV and you're making fun of it and you're threatening to read things like that, yes, I am going to get triggered, as you like to say, because it hurts. It reminds me of the moment I was sitting there getting raped on the bed. I picture it in my head. It reminds me of the moment my ex-boyfriend threw me to the ground and started beating the shit out of me. It triggers something. Don't talk about something you don't know. It happens. They don't know. They did not live my life. I've become a stronger person through it all. Making fun of looks is not needed, and I've never made fun of someone's looks. Not even KJ. Not even KJ. I don't make fun of looks when I talk about drama here. That's not what I do. I just think you need to give me a shot because you don't really know me, BB. And you're not my BB Loves Honey Tea. So when I say BB and BB Loves Honey Tea watches this on the replay, I'm not talking about you, BB. There's somebody in the chat named BB Lovin' in Life. Here, I'll put it up on the screen so you can see. I'm talking to this person. So you're not triggered hearing others get what you say is abuse, is what I mean. You're not triggered hearing others get what you say is abuse, is what I mean. I don't understand what you mean right there. Can someone else maybe relay the message? Because I don't understand what she's trying to say. See, I am now different, Meg, because back then I was vulnerable. I was being told. I was being manipulated. I was being manipulated. I was a victim. I still remind myself I cannot be victim to what I went through. And I can honestly say I'm with somebody that would never lay a finger on me. Never do any of the things those men did. They had a power and control. I was going through my own issues with the whole essay that I was finding love in all the wrong places. I was seeking for attention from a male perspective and allowing them to do the things that they did to me and thinking that I deserved it. we were just talking in general, BB. We weren't talking about things that have happened. You stepped into the conversation at the wrong time. I'm very sorry for that. Yeah, people are upset that I am a mod for Roadhog. Let's just throw it out there. This is a full week that I've been a mod for Roadhog, and there is a lot of things I don't like that he does and says. That is not who I am. As Roadhog has said, there is nothing you can say to him that he will actually do. He is his own person. Same with me. Nothing he can say to me will get me to do anything. I'm my own person. And that has nothing to do with any of us here. Because my friends here, like other creators on the other side, I like people still on the other side. Just because I don't chat in the chat doesn't mean I'm not watching them. Doesn't mean I'm not supporting them. Doesn't mean I'm not clicking the like button. Doesn't mean I'm not leaving a comment. Doesn't mean I'm not doing any of that. Maybe I'm a little disappointed in both parties. All parties. Because I am a little disappointed in everybody involved. Even Roadhog, since everyone likes to bring up Roadhog, let's be honest. I'm very disappointed in a lot of them, including him. But there's nothing I can say or do. I can only be me. I can only keep living my life. I can only keep doing what I believe in here, where I have a platform for myself. I can say what I want to say. And if I don't want to talk about what's going on in this community, I don't have to. Because honestly, my opinion doesn't matter. Plus, I don't want my opinion to be on anybody else's on my channel's opinion. Because they can make up their own mind. They're their own person. What I experience, they can find out through their experience. It's just how it is. Yes, things have gone way too far, Meg. I agree. And it breaks my heart. But you know what I'm happy about, Meg? That even though people are having their own issues, we can still come over here, not have to worry about what's going on over there, and still have fun and still be able to talk, hang out, and enjoy each other, because I would hate to lose any one of you over that shit. And if people want to hate me for helping out a channel when he is going through, just like they're going through a lot, he is also going through a lot. He wanted somebody that he knows that would help know how to mod and get rid of the shit that he wants to get rid of. I said yes. I can understand when someone's going through a lot. Now, what he says, that's on him. What I say, that's on me. Do I agree what he says? No. Do I agree with some of the things I say? No, because I smack myself upside the head and say, why the fuck did you say it, Jackie? It's called learning from our mistakes. Being a better person. We learn from those mistakes. That's why if someone asks me to and they drop a link, I feel like it's better to understand than type. I agree. And sometimes you can't always say what you want to say via words. And sometimes people can't understand how they're saying it via text. Someone could be like, I've done it before with KJ tweets. Where I can read one of her tweets and be like, Jackie is her own person. She makes up her own choices and has her own voice and opinion. That's how I read it. But say Joe Schmo reads it as, Jackie is her own person. She makes her own choices and her own voice and opinion. Someone can take that one little context that I just read, take it one way, being nice, sweet, and innocent, or taking it as being loud angry and passionate. You don't know how someone's typing. And it's a lot better sometimes to be able to talk one-on-one via phone or online on panels with other people, because then you get a better perspective of how someone is feeling, because you can't really put emotions into text. Like, I had someone the other night saying that I was yelling, and I'm like, oh my God, I am not yelling. I'm just putting in caps that I liked something because I wanted to get I wanted someone to hear me. Like, I'm not trying to yell. I was just trying to have someone draw attention to my comment so that they would see it. You're so right, Kat. Text, etc. Worst communication. I agree. It does help when you're like, hey, honey, can you pick me up some milk on the way home? So you don't have to call. But when you're trying to have a very one-on-one conversation, text is not the way to go. It is not. I totally agree with that wholeheartedly. That's why I haven't spoken up until it gets literally out of hand. I don't blame the supporters. I blame the mods. I don't blame the mods, because what he did didn't come from who's helping him. Makes sense? It does. I agree. Because if we could stop it, we would. Just like I know on the other end, if people could stop it, they would. As supporters and followers and mods, if we could make this stop, I wholeheartedly believe we would make this stop. Because it's not only hurting them, it's hurting us too. And as much as maybe they don't want to hear that it's hurting us as well, it is. It is. It makes it so I'm not blaming this on him at all, because I'm a mod for other people, and there are other people that I mod for that I know that if I go into somebody's chat, they'd be very upset if I was in that person's chat. But I'd like to be in that person's chat, and I'd like to say how I feel and talk with people and just have casual conversation. But I know she would get upset, so I can't. It works both ways. It sucks. But do I still watch and support? Yeah. BB, let me see what you said. I didn't time you out. I'm sorry. Maybe my mods protect me for a reason. They know I heard stuff being discussed. Sorry, moderators. It's all good. You're okay. You don't have to leave. You were kind of making me uncomfortable, and they know when I'm uncomfortable, and that's probably what it was. You're not triggered hearing others. I still don't understand that. You're not triggered hearing others get what you say is abuse, is what I mean. I don't get that. So what I say is triggering other people and it's abusive, because that's not what I want to do ever. And this is getting longer than I wanted. 40 minutes later, after I said I was getting off. It happens. That probably is what happened, JOHNSY. I do caps when I'm excited, but man, them exclamation points. That's true. So I did that the other night when I wanted Ryan Hall to see me and his weather forecast. I used all caps to draw his attention. He had 2,000 people in the chat, so I made sure to use all caps and like all the emojis in the world for snow, so that way he would see me, and he saw me. I'm fangirling again, which his son just had their first birthday, and the baby is so cute. Cat is a damn bot. No, Cat. It's because of the 33. What does that mean? 313 ELE. Cat tell line. Oh, I just got your name for the first time ever. Oh my God. It's so unique. Watch that shit, bro. Oh my God. Well, Johnsy, then you need to go scrub that booty. Take the brush, scrub it up and down, up and down, up and down, and you're good. I thought, yeah, she is. She's always there. Detroit 313 is everyone loves everyone. Oh, I like that. Everyone loves everyone. Well, Kat, you do. You really do love everybody. You are like, you really do try so hard to see the good in everybody. Even the people that maybe have done something wrong to you, you still see the good in them. And sometimes I can't do that, but I'll still see the good in what they do to others. But it still makes me hold back, knowing that they've hurt me. Because I've been hurt so many times in my life that I've gotten to the point that I'm not going to let anybody hurt me anymore. So if you hurt me so bad that you broke my heart and stomped it on the fucking ground and crushed it into a million pieces, for you to get that love back from me that I had for you is going to be really fucking hard. You do try, and you do a really good job doing it, girl. You do. You do. Oh, Johnsy. Well, I guess that BB person said all they had to say. I would love if they DM me, but they're probably using a sock account, so that way they don't want me to know who they are, because I've never seen that name before, ever. I've seen BB Loves Honey, and she's my girl. We have lots of great conversations, me and BB. Not that BB, but if the other BB would like to DM me and have a normal conversation, ask me any questions, I'd be more than happy to. Duchess! Oh, Duchess, we are just about to leave. Just wanted to explain that. Have a good night. I still don't really understand what you were trying to say to me. That's why I was trying to say DM me, and maybe we could figure this out, because I'd really like to hear why. It doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe I'm just dumb. I'm just fucking dumb. I'm dumb. I'm a box of rocks. I don't understand what you're trying to say. I'd like to understand what you're trying to say so I can maybe get a better perspective of what other people feel. But I do know that a lot of people only hear one side. They have not heard my side to things, and they make judgments on what they've heard about that one side, and don't give me that chance because of what they've heard. You can hear a clip, you can hear a little 30-second clip of me saying this and that, but people don't know me for me, because that 30-second clip could be taken out of context. Just like a piece of a conversation from a screenshot of me saying something in a chat can be taken out of context. You don't know what is being said above that part to know maybe why I said something, and that can be taken out of context. It happens all the time with a lot of people. That's why I hate putting screenshots out of people. Now, if I'm talking about Trisha Paytas and she tweeted this, and this is what people said underneath, that's something different. But I know, Timber, I know. People think I am, so I might as well go with the flow, right? I know that I put my all into everything that I do. I want to learn as much as I can learn, and when I do learn, I learn. I might have a very shitty fucking memory, but as soon as I do remember, I'm pretty good at what I do. But I hope everyone has a lovely night. Meg says that's why you always watch all sides. Exactly. I hope that what we were talking about before. Sebastian and Adam can come to a better place for the both of them, and Adam can learn from his mistakes, and so can Sebastian. And I also hope that I can learn from my mistakes, and if anybody has anything they'd like to tell me, I'd be happy to listen and learn and maybe understand another side to a perspective. But I hope, yes, clips have stuff edited out. Yes, exactly. I hope everyone has a lovely, lovely, lovely evening. I will be here tomorrow. We are going to talk about the Selena May stuff and the Jack Wright stuff, which is a very touchy subject because it's talking about allegations of assault and doing things without people's consent. So I'm just throwing that out there for people that's what we are going to be talking about tomorrow and going over both sides, because I have his side, I have her side, and that's what we're going to be looking at. Try cat food tastes like chicken. Ew. Yuck. Have a great night, everyone. I hope you all stay safe during the storm. Go get your milk, bread, eggs, all of that good stuff. All right. Let me turn the background music off. All right. And I just clicked the wrong button. Have a great night, everyone.